that's really how the hiring process goes. A resume, I've learned, doesn't mean anything in a kitchen, you know.
Anywhere, to be honest.
No, it really, honestly, it doesn't, man. They always, it might make somebody give you a harder look at first, you know, like, oh, this is impressive.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you got to go in that kitchen. You got to show what you got. You know, you got to throw down. And
I feel like a resume is really good for when you are trying to work in a corporate environment that's very structured.
Yeah.
And they're hiring on technicality. Like you need to have 8 years of business. You need to have your bachelor's and your master's, your PhD. You need to have
the
all
medical
those things.
side too.
Yeah, the medical side too.
Things that schooling are really important.
Yeah, but when it comes to anything that's creative, like photography, video, even I guess even cooking, it's more about how good you are, right? Like how, like you said, you got that first job as a sous chef with no experience.
Right. Yeah, because, you know, I don't like calling myself this because I feel like the word's kind of abused these days, but cooks are artists. Right. And you can't teach an artist how to do art.
Yep. Right.
You know,
100%.
we take influence from other people and we mimic styles and stuff like that.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's like, it's up to you. It's your creation. You know, you have to put your own spin on it. So, yeah, you can, you know, if you're a doctor and you have to do a surgery, there's a blueprint how to do it. You know, it's like, it's
not like you're going to like, oh, I'm going to do it my way. It's not going to work that way.
I want to cut it.
It's A through Z, and it's, you know, it's dire. You know, you have to know it. But cooking is a lot different. Like, you know, sometimes somebody will think they made a mistake and they actually did something ingenious, you know, they created something that nobody else did, and now it's a whole thing out of what they thought was a mistake is now, you know, now it's a new thing.
I've seen that happen many times where somebody's cooking something and it'll taste really good, and I'm like, well, how did you make it this way? Oh, it was an accident. Like I put too much of this. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, well, it actually tastes really good.
Yeah. And you know, food is everything about cooking is really unique to me, because I always say, you know, we rarely ever have to, you know, have a dispute with a client, like where the food isn't to their liking or something like that. But sometimes they get confused about things. But you can literally make I can make 2 steak salads, right? Yeah. Same exact steaks, use same exact ingredients, give it to you, and you'll say, this is the greatest thing I've ever had in my life, and you'll say, this tastes like shit. Yep. Yeah. And it's the same thing.
It's subjective.
Right. So it's perception, you know, like, so when it comes to, you know, cooking and what's right and what's wrong, it's very much a feel thing, you know?
Yeah, because like cilantro for me, like that's one thing I can't do. Yeah, like if you put cilantro on my thing, like I'm like, now, like if you do really microscopic, I can do it, but I can still taste it a good amount.
Does it taste like bleach to you?
It tastes like soap. And it's my brother has the same thing. Yeah, that's my whole family.
I love cilantro.
I love it too. Yeah. But that's the thing, that I think there's like some type of maybe genetic thing or something. But people can't stand the taste of cilantro. Like it's overpowering to them. And I know people like that. I think my sister's like that.
Yeah, it's like my whole family. Like besides my mom's side. And she's Asian.
What's your ethnicity?
My mom's Asian and then my dad's white. Okay. You know, so like, but everybody from my brother to my dad, we all like, we can't do cilantro. It just doesn't, it overpowers. Like I said, if you use small amount.
That's the whiteness in you.
Yeah. 100%. It's like my mom, I don't care, you know, but I'm like.
It's probably because I'm Mexican, I like cilantro, man. Put that in our menudo.
Cilantro, onion, you can't go wrong with that stuff, man.